Bonjour et bienvenue sur Technapa, la Tech à Papa. Alors aujourd'hui, une vidéo qui présente une interview d'une responsable de WonderMaker. WonderMaker, c'est une société toute nouvelle qui vient de lancer un produit sur Kickstarter très agressif que je suis depuis un moment. On en parle d'ailleurs dans l'interview qui est très intéressant sur papier. Alors, j'ai envie de croire dans ce produit parce qu'il a l'air très bien, parce qu'il a un prix qui est très agressif et que, voilà, hein, comme vous, j'adore la nouveauté, l'innovation et la compétition dans l'impression 3D quand elle nous bénéficie à nous, les consommateurs. Donc, cette interview est en anglais, mais j'ai mis un sous-titre en français. Et pour ceux qui ne comprennent rien à ce que je dis ici parce qu'ils pensent avoir une vidéo en anglais, j'ai mis le sous-titre en anglais, mais le reste de l'interview est bien en anglais. Donc, allez, c'est parti. Je suis avec quelqu'un aujourd'hui, hein, avec Zoé, qui représente la société WonderMaker. Vous avez suivi sur mes réseaux le lancement de leur campagne Kickstarter, qui s'est bien passé, hein, le lancement était hier, et j'ai la chance de pouvoir donc interroger une représentante de cette société, et j'ai préparé une série de questions. Donc, alors, Zoé ne parle pas le français, hein. Zoé doesn't speak French, so je vais l'interroger en anglais, mais je ferai les sous-titres de sa réponse en français, mais moi je vais l'interroger en anglais. Je vais quand même poser les questions en français, je lui poserai en anglais, et puis vous aurez les sous-titres. Donc, voilà, je propose qu'on commence. So, welcome Zoé.
Bonjour, je suis Zoe. Hello, everyone. This is Zoe from WonderMaker, and I'm the co-founder. And nice to have this chance to talk with you. And thanks very much for the inviting of Thierry. So I'm glad to share some information about WonderMaker to you.
Okay, but the pleasure is for me. Hein? So my first question is, la première question que je vais poser à Zoé, c'est, alors si je regarde par là, c'est parce que mes notes sont sur le côté. Hein? Donc est-ce que tu peux nous expliquer, nous présenter WonderMaker et nous dire qui est derrière le projet et comment est-ce que tout a commencé? So Zoé, can you start by introducing WonderMaker, who is behind the project and how did it all begin, please?
Okay, sure. It is obvious that people are curious and surprised by this new brand that suddenly appeared. How did OneMaker come out of nowhere with such an aggressive product? In fact, the funny thing is that we initially wanted to walk on an easier way by partnering with other outstanding brands or local manufacturers and customizing their products to sell to our customers. And actually we did try that, but we talked to some amazing teams and tested a lot of different products, like famous, not so famous, sold abroad or sold in China. And each of them has its advantages, of course, but just unfortunately, they cannot perfectly match WonderMaker's customer needs. And we've struggled, debated, evaluated, and spent a couple of weeks in internal discussions. And finally, we decided to start doing it by ourselves. So it's not actually not an easy decision, and we're still underestimated the impact it would have, even if we have made mindset ahead of time. Like founding a new brand and making new printers were much more difficult than we thought it would be. Of course, I forgot to mention that WonderMaker is just 1 year old, so it's like basically just a baby. So in just 1 year, everyone in our company have been fighting to the limit to see what else can we bring to the table. We actually don't have a traditionally behind the project driver. So my partners and I started from our respective fields like technology, marketing, and supply chain. But it's more like one thing we all agree on, which is there are still a lot of unmet needs for 3D printing users. There is still a lot of room for 3D printing applications and a lot of possibilities for the market to grow. So maybe we can do more different solutions, So why not give it a try?
Ok, Thank you. Lancer une nouvelle imprimante 3D aujourd'hui, c'est un vrai challenge. Qu'est-ce qui vous a décidé à rentrer dans ce marché et quelle est votre vision? So, you already tell some elements of this question, but the question is, launching a new 3D printer today is a real challenge. So, what made you decide to enter such a competitive market, and what is your vision?
Okay, well, this question goes straight to the point and is also asked by almost everyone. In fact, let's put aside of the topic of 3D printers. What other markets are truly blue ocean markets today? So I would like to transform this question into how to find new opportunities in the red ocean market. So today's 3D printers are highly competitive in terms of technical parameters, cost controls, and marketing stuff. But through our in-depth user research, we found that many of the pain points have not been solved, such as efficiency of switching colors, like material waste, and inflated prices, etc. These are exactly the reason why WonderMaker entered the game. As my letter to all backers, which I posted earlier, says, I think we have 3 breakthrough points. Okay, so the first one, chop off the parameter evolution and maximize the single function. For example, we are most concerned about the efficiency of multicolor printing, right? Then we directly use foreheads to solve this problem. And secondly, reducing the costs with an appliance level supply chain. It is actually not about launching a price war, but figuring out how to make more people experience the joy of technology and how to make more and more people be affordable on a 3D printer. And the third one, like launching the transparency revolution. And so you can see the WonderMaker from different perspectives on our all of our social media platforms. And we strongly believe that talking to users can help companies to make less mistakes. As to the vision, our HR just asked me the same question a few days ago, and I had a very hard time defining it because it is pretty ambitious topic to WonderMaker right now. It is hard to describe our vision in just 1 or 2 sentences. We, as a new brand, from the business point of view, we hope to stand firm quickly, of course, get more support from the users, and keep surviving. So while from the branding perspective, we hope that WonderMaker can become like a brand that can drive in by every consumers so that more users can experience the joy of 3D printing. Well, of course, we have to think bigger. I hope that in the near future, WonderMaker can make some noise in 3D printing industry.
Donc la question que je vais poser maintenant, c'est que leur modèle Ultra, de ZR Ultra, offre donc a des caractéristiques techniques très impressionnantes à un prix très compétitif. Comment est-ce qu'ils ont géré pour arriver à un tel degré de performance-prix? So, the ZR Ultra offer impressive technical specification at a very competitive price point. How did you manage to strike a balance between performance and cost?
Thanks. I'll take this as a compliment. And I have to say that I'm a little regret now. So is it too late to jack up the price? So actually, what I'm trying to say is that we haven't really reached a balance, and there's no absolute balance in the business world. It's all about the trade-off. So when you really start to working on developing a product, and when every single decision you make really affects the final shape of it, your imagination will be greatly compressed, believe me, because the cost and functionality itself is contrary. In fact, the logic of any business is to reduce costs and increase efficiency. So our principle is very simple: to solve the industrial pain points based on ensuring a pleasant printing experience. And of course, we also made a huge sacrifices in profit to achieve this attractive selling price. But we think it's worth it. Only be seen by more consumers, we have the opportunity to be accepted and then to be shared.
Ici, donc, la question que je pose, c'est bien que le feedback est globalement positif à propos de la campagne Kickstarter, bon, il faut savoir que la campagne a commencé hier, mais ces informations étaient déjà avant, quelques personnes ont quand même des inquiétudes à propos et sur la crédibilité du projet. Et donc, je vais demander à Zoé comment est-ce qu'elle peut nous rassurer. So, while the feedback around your printer is mostly positive, some people have concerns about the Kickstarter campaign. How could you reassure them?
Okay. First of all, I understand very much about user concerns, especially when they're facing a new brand. And I think you are more concerned about the delivery of the project on time, and also you worry about the stability of the printer. So I would like to say that WonderMaker has a very stable and healthy capital flow. Our investors are the key suppliers of European retail stores like Audi, Lidl, Norma for many years. So no worries on this. We have no risk of bankruptcy for now. Secondly, transparency, like I mentioned before, transparency is our brand philosophy. So the ZR series is not just a concept product, which is only on the planning stage. It is now very close to mass production and even be delivered ahead of schedule as possible. So our marketing team will show in the factory and the workshop on live next. And third, we have professional technical team to guarantee the product quality and the distributors in various countries to provide a local service and follow-up order inquiries for everyone. And the next one is about we're setting up international after-sales services center to ensure that after-sales problems can be solved efficiently. And the last one is about before the delivery of Kickstarter, we would invite as much as KOL or KOC to test and make some genuine videos. At present, we are already docking the relevant personnel, so welcome you to output some most impartial evaluation.
Alors bon, ici je vais demander en gros quelle est la différence fondamentale entre les deux modèles qu'ils vont présenter, hein, la ZR et la ZR Ultra, et quel est l'usage attendu pour ces machines. Now, you are launching two models, the ZR and the ZR Ultra. What are the key differences between the models and who are these machines intended for?
Okay, so two models. ZR is single head, while ZR Ultra is four tool heads. So basically, ZR is for creators who focus on larger printing volume because the printing size is 300, 300, 300. So it's it's a little bit larger than ZR Ultra, and it is big enough to meet the printing needs of most players, especially the printing farms. Although it has only one head, but it also born with 4-color module and no need to buy additional multicolor system, which can be the lowest budget for maximum multicolor printing. The ZR Ultra, however, is the flagship product with 4 tool heads that can be used to print not only multicolor, but also multi-material models. So it is designed to dramatically increase the efficiency of color switching and save material mostly. So it is recommended for makers, designers, workshops, manufacturers, printing farms, etc. So it is literally the real consumer grade solution for all players.
Zoé vient d'un peu nous expliquer, hein, le modèle Ultra vient avec 4 têtes différentes pour de l'impression multimatérielle. Comment ce système fonctionne concrètement et comment est-ce qu'ils peuvent garantir que la précision sera là quand ils vont basculer d'un filament à l'autre. So, the ZR Ultra comes with 4 tool heads for multi-material printing. How does this system work and how do you ensure precision when switching between filaments?
Okay. As you know that I'm not a technical background, so
I know.
I can only tell you some very basic information as far as I know. Well, the users can select materials on Slicer, of course, and set up parameters alone, while we suggest to print materials which have similar features such as PLA plus PVA, PDG plus PVA, or PLA plus TPU, or HIPS, like HIPS plus ABS can also work. So you may have more flexibility to explore by your own. As to the precision, a patent 3-point positioning structure and elastic buffer system to make sure the stability and accuracy of each capture. And each extruder will do calibration automatically and adjust to write data during printing to compensate differences.
I know that we have further information when some call of cock could have access to the machine, but for now, it's thank you. Donc maintenant, je vais dire qu'avec une telle vitesse annoncée, une accélération, comment est-ce qu'ils peuvent garantir une calibration facile et fiable à la sortie de la boîte, spécialement pour les utilisateurs non experts. So it's still a little technical question, but with such an high printing speeds and acceleration, how do you guarantee easy and reliable calibration right out of the box, especially for the non-expert user?
First of all, the ZR series are very large, so we designed it all metal frame in Core XY structure. And this machine will weigh over maybe 25 kilograms to ensure that the body is stable, even when doing a very high-speed printing. And it's fully auto-leveling to reduce errors caused by improper manual operation. As a user, I need this printer to be as simple as it can be. So not only on operations, but also on packages and unboxing process, So we're still keep testing, adjusting on details, of course, but so far, so good. I'm quite satisfied with it.
Alors bon, ici, je vais poser une question à propos du slicer, puisqu'ils ont le nom qui est Wonderprint Orca, et donc je vais demander pourquoi est-ce qu'ils n'ont pas simplement donné des profils pour Orca, mais pourquoi est-ce qu'ils proposent une version, et si cette version a des spécificités particulières. Donc, the name Wonderprint Orca suggests that it's a custom version of Orca Slicer. Why did you not simply provide an optimized profile for Orca? Will your version include specific features?
Well, in fact, there's not much difference with Orca. We just want to be more systematic, so we named after WonderMaker. We have listened to the advice of many professional customers, and we'll try to be compatible with as much third-party slicers as possible. So we currently have no plans to develop our own slicer at the moment.
Alors maintenant, je vais parler ici du caisson qui est un accessoire supplémentaire et voilà. Donc, will the machine come with an enclosure or it will be an optional accessory?
The enclosure kit is optional. So I have to admit that at the beginning, the closed version was actually not included in the plan because we were so focused on the cost control and so keen to bring a more cost-effective product to everyone. So, but as the project evolved and considering that many educational customers or home users or users living in a cold environment may have such needs for a closed box. So we add this option, even though it comes with, a significant amount of additional costs. So I should say that although we have optimized the design as much as possible, but because it is an add-on option, so it still has distance between being a 100% fully enclosed machine. So this is why there's no heated chamber in the ZR series.
Donc ici maintenant, je vais parler des différentes tailles de buse et je vais demander s'il y a un système de remplacement rapide, sachant aussi que Zoé est plutôt au marketing et pas à la technique. So, still a technical question, so maybe you have the answer. So you offer multiple nozzle size. Will there be a quick swap system for changing the nozzle?
If you go through the Kickstarter page, you will see that we replace the nozzle by replacing the whole hot end assembly. So it still requires manual removal of 2 screws to complete the replacement. And I tried that, but it's quite clear and simple too. So we'll make a related replace video for guidance accordingly.
Ok, still a technical question and after. Donc ici, je vais parler un petit peu du nivellement automatique et savoir quel type de senseur ils ont utilisé. Alors, on verra si Zoé peut nous répondre, mais what type of sensor do you use for auto leveling? Is it a system that can be adjusted or fine-tuned by more advanced user?
We use pressure sensor.
Okay.
I don't think it allows adjustments easily because it's all designed into the system already, and we actually don't recommend customers to set up by themselves unless you're absolute need to do so and you're very experienced.
On va maintenant parler, donc Zoé a déjà évoqué ça un petit peu pendant l'interview, mais on va parler de leur plan pour gérer la production et le support client. So, the Kickstarter campaign just begin. It's for 35 days, I think, about. When the campaign will be end, how do you plan to handle production, customer support, and after-sales service? And do you already have partners or infrastructure in place?
It's actually refers to 3 questions about the production, about the sales channel, and the after sales plan, of course. Firstly, about the production, we have our own factory, and the production capacity is about 200 units per day. So actually, the Kickstarter campaign was launched a little bit earlier than we planned, and now we are still in the process of the second pilot production for tests. So that is why we haven't have any review video be posted yet. But anyways, we expect all the ZR orders will be fulfilled by 1.5 months after Kickstarter campaign finished, which means ZR will be shipped from China in June, while the ZR Ultra will take longer, would be shipped about 1 to 2 months after the ZR be shipped. And about after sales and sales channels, like I mentioned before, we'll set up international service team, and our local distributors can provide instant services too. So you can check the local stores to buy on our website next, and we will update. So we work mainly through local distributors in Europe regions and sell on Amazon in the US. So we are still open to discussion of cooperations. If you're interested, just welcome to contact.
Ici, dernière question pour conclure l'interview. Donc, je vais demander à Zoé, tiens, est-ce qu'elle a un message qu'elle voudrait faire passer à ceux qui hésitent encore de financer sur Kickstarter la campagne? So, Zoé, final question. To wrap up, what message would you like to share with those who are still hesitant to back the project or invest in your machine?
Thanks. Very good question. So thank you everyone for your attention and support on us. Whether you choose it or not, WonderMaker is here already, but you can shape what WonderMaker will be in the future. So I have to say that trust your vision, because history loves the bravers. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Zoe, for this interview. Do you have some question for us, maybe?
Actually, I know that many backers or the potential backers want to know more about WonderMaker, about the ZR series productions situation right now, and so I would like to have an invitation for as much as KOL. If you want to have interview with me, then you can contact with my team directly, and we can arrange like similar meeting context. That's not a problem, and I appreciate you, Terry, your invitation about this interview today. So I definitely believe that this gonna help us a lot. And thank you everything for what you've done for WonderMaker. And we'll definitely try to make the project be shipped on time. Of course, I might be, I have to go to factory every day to pushing them every day, finish production. So, anyways, and we have plans to go to the exhibition, the fair in France or in Germany this year. So we have chance to meet in person and have more discussion together.
The exhibition in Germany is the Formnext, I believe. Huh? Is that?
Yes.
In France,
Next.
do you mean Lyon in June?
Yeah.
Ok, donc pour les francophones, bah, I will be in France in June, so I will go to meet you up in this day. So
Yeah. Actually we it's just on the plan. We go to the Lyon in France.
okay,
But yeah, we'll double check.
you will check. But for Formnext is good.
Yeah, Formnext is for sure.
Okay, thank you. I will be at Formnext too. So. Ouais.
Okay.
So, thank you very much and merci aux gens d'avoir regardé cette interview. N'hésitez pas à poser vos questions dans les commentaires. Hein. Je vais donner les questions. Donc je reste en contact direct avec l'équipe de WonderMaker parce que pour être tout à fait transparent, c'est un projet. J'ai rencontré Zoé. So I explained that I'll meet you up in the Formnext and we talk. I talk with you and with some of your buddies in your company since the beginning of the project. So it's a project that I support. Hein, et donc voilà, donc je remercie Zoé. Donc j'expliquais ce que j'étais occupé de dire hein, pour qu'il ne s'inquiète pas. Je remercie Zoé pour ça. J'ai participé à la traduction en français parce que on sait tous à quel point les traductions des machines sont toujours horribles. Donc j'espère qu'elle sera pas mauvaise. Et donc moi c'est vraiment un projet auquel je crois. J'ai vu que c'est des gens qui travaillent vraiment. J'ai déjà été arnaqué sur beaucoup de projets Kickstarter et celui-ci, j'y crois personnellement. Donc je pense que vous pouvez y aller. Hein. So I was saying that I was scammed on many Kickstarter projects, and for this project, I talk with you. I'm in the beginning of the project. I follow. I do the translation in French. So I take my credibility in this project, but I believe in your project, and I said to my audience that I believe that it's a project that could be a truth. So
yeah, thank you very much for your efforts on supporting us, and I understand very much. And not just you, and so many other backers have so much trust on us as well, and we definitely will try our best to make this project be as better as it can be.
okay, thank you and see you.
See you. Thank you very much for your time today. Yeah. Have a good day.
Bye.